Hello, all. Welcome to our presentation on Asian literature with a special focus on the two most influential forms of literary expression, prose and poetry. Across Asia's vast and diverse cultures, these forms have shaped national identities, expressed philosophical ideas, and conveyed the emotional depth of human experiences. Today, our group will guide you through a closer look at how prose and poetry have evolved across different Asian traditions. Our presentation is divided into 6 parts, each presented by one of our group members, focusing on specific aspects of Asian prose and poetry. Through these 6 sections, we hope to give you a deeper understanding of how prose and poetry have shaped and reflected the cultures, histories, and emotions of Asia. We are excited to take you on this literary journey through the art of words in Asian literature.
Hello, this is Indumati presenting Heart Shadow by Zeman Asuda, a Kashmiri prose writer. This essay was published on 1974 in his collection of essays. In this essay, he particularly talks about human heart in a physical form as well as the emotional form, where it carries all the desires of human being. He talks about heart, how humans perceive heart in different ways, like doctors, philosophers, poets. He deals with heart by giving multiple metaphors, like glass which can be easily broken, a wax which melts easily by the words the people give, and steel heart which is so strong, a silk heart which is silk like the own material. He also gives us the philosophical insights, like according to Plato, the heart is the center of all desires, and according to Maulana Azad, the heart is the source of all life. And Ghalib viewed it as something ethereal. And Jigar Muradabadi has well said that heart is love and love is heart. Through this essay, he conveys a message that heart is something that doesn't have a singular meaning to it. It is viewed in different ways by different people. So, if we get deeper into to know the meaning of heart, it gives us 1,000 hues of colors.
Hey everyone, I'm Jennifer, and today I want to talk about the incredible Malala Yousafzai, the youngest ever Nobel Prize laureate, who has inspired millions with her courage and conviction. In her acceptance speech, she shared a powerful message that resonates deeply in today's world. Malala highlighted the essential role of education, stating that it's not just a privilege but a fundamental right for every child, especially girls. She reminded us that when we educate girls, we uplift entire communities and break the cycle of poverty. Imagine a world where every child can learn freely, where barriers of gender and socio-economic status don't exist. That's the world we should strive for. In her speech, Malala also emphasized the importance of non-violence and peace. She urged us to reject hatred and embrace love, understanding, and dialogue. Her journey from surviving a brutal attack by the Taliban to becoming a global advocate for education shows us that resilience can overcome even the darkest challenges. Moreover, Malala called on world leaders to take action, stating that education is the key to creating a better future. She stated, "One child, one teacher, one pen, and one book can change the world." This is a powerful reminder that each of us has a role to play in this fight for education and equality. So let's take a message to heart and work together to support education for all. Let's advocate for policies that ensure every child has access to quality education. Thanks for tuning in. Together, we can make a difference and change the world one step at a time.
Hello everyone, this is Binisha. I'm going to discuss about All is Burning by Jean Arasanayam. All is Burning is a powerful collection of short stories that explores the emotional, social and political disturbance in Sri Lanka, particularly focusing on the ethnic conflict between the Sinhalese and Tamil. Arasanayam, a Tamil herself, writes with a deep sensitivity towards the themes of displacement, identity, violence, and the personal cost of war. The story explores the human dimension of the conflict, portraying characters who experience the deep scars left by violence and division. The title, All is Burning, symbolically reflects the destructive impact of this conflict on both the land and the people, echoing the Buddhist notion of worldly suffering. The key themes in All is Burning include ethnic conflict, displacement, violence and trauma, endurance, social commentary. The collection focuses on the deep tension between the Sinhalese and the Tamil communities, highlighting the destructive impact of the civil war. Characters struggle with feelings of alienation and loss of exploring how war uprooted people from their home and their sense of life. The story vividly depicts the personal and societal trauma caused by violence, both physical and psychological. Despite the overwhelming suffering, the story reflects resilience, showcasing how people strive to survive and maintain hope.
Hello all, I am Banu Rekha. Now I am going to present about the poem Jogging in Jakarta written by Toiti Herati. The poem Jogging in Jakarta reflects the speaker's disorientation as they navigate a rapidly modernizing city, mourning the loss of its historical identity. It contrasts the bustling present with a nostalgic longing for the past, highlighting the effect of urbanization and change. The city has renamed streets after dead national heroes. The renaming represents a form of erasing or replacing history where the new names take precedence over the old identity. Loss of identity in a changing city. The abandoned map is a central symbol in the poem. It represents the speaker's connection to an olden version of Jakarta, a city whose streets and landmarks no longer match the reality of today. Mortality and crowded cities, the speaker's concerns about the burial space make it mortality and crowded cities.
Hello everyone, this is Jayselvi here. My presentation is on the topic Gods Can Die by Edwin Thumboo. Edwin Thumboo is a prominent Singaporean poet often considered one of the most important literary figures in Southeast Asia. Gods Can Die is a reflective poem that delves into the complex dynamics of power, politics, and personal relationship. The poem is historic in a rather unique way. It describes Edwin Thumboo's ambivalent feeling toward changes in friendship once someone enters politics. In Gods Can Die, symbolism is deeply intertwined with the theme of power, politics, and personal transformation. Gods as virtues, friendship versus political roles, death and idols are some of the symbolism present in this poem. The title itself is a symbolic, with gods representing virtues such as goodness, integrity, and idealism. These are the qualities that, according to the poem, can deteriorate or die when individuals ascend to position of power, particularly in politics. These symbols highlights the tension between personal integrity and the compromises required in political life, making the poem a poignant reflection on leadership and moral decay.
Hello everyone, I'm going to present the poem of Somewhere I Lost My Loser by Tenzin Sunde. He talks about the identity, cultural dislocation, and also loss and memory. He mostly talks about the displacement of Tibetan culture. When we look into the theme, memory and nostalgia highlights the tension between the cherished recollections and the painful reality of the present. It also emphasizes the hope and resilience of the Tibetan people. Political struggle of the Tibetan peoples reflects the broader issues of colonization, cultural erasure, and the fight for autonomy. Sunde's activism is woven into his poetry, providing a context that is not just personal but also collective. So this poem has become the emblematic symbol of the large narrative of Tibetan suffering and resilience. It makes the poem a powerful commentary on the socio-political landscape. The poet also employs metaphor and symbolism to deepen the meaning of the text. To conclude, this poem has given the deep meaning which confronts the harsh realities of displacement.